It's Tuesday, March 15th, 2022. I'm Ashley Pollard here for today's edition of Tuesday Talk, where we review common real estate and mortgage related topics. Today's topic is, what is a distressed property? Now, a distressed property, you might be thinking of one that just needs rehab or repair, which is not incorrect. But today we're going to look at a little bit of a different lens when we're thinking of distressed properties. And I want to start by introducing a fact from the market crash of 2008. From 2008 to 2011, about 1/3 of all home sales were distressed properties. A lot of people are looking for these distressed properties today, waiting for another market crash so that they can get these great deals. But a market crash is not going to be great for anybody, and it's going to have terrible implications for not only current homeowners, but would-be homeowners. I'm going to dive into this conversation a little bit more later this month, but today, we're going to talk about distressed properties as they relate to homes that are on the brink of foreclosure or that are already bank owned. In these situations, the homeowners are behind on their mortgage and or their property taxes. Another way that a home can become distressed is if it's a part of litigation for a bankruptcy or even a divorce. But today we're going to zone in on three main categories of distressed properties, which are foreclosures, real estate owned property, and also short sales. So starting first with foreclosures. Foreclosures or pre-foreclosures, which are before the foreclosure. These are situations where the homeowner is behind on their mortgage payments, and then the lender is going to take back the property and try to sell it at auction, usually in as-is condition to the highest bidder. As is, I defined, actually, that was the first word I ever defined. And as is refers to the property being sold in whatever condition it's currently in. So the buyer just should not expect any repairs to be done or even any credits for repairs. Now, let's say the auction doesn't go well or doesn't go through for some reason. If the bank has to take that property back after the foreclosure, now that property, it's owned by someone, and it's owned by the bank, which we refer to as real estate owned. Anytime you see real estate owned, or REO for short, that just means bank owned. Replace real estate with bank, that's a bank owned property. In this situation, the bank now fully possesses the property, and they'll either repair the property and put it back on the market for full market value, or in a lot of cases, they will put it back on the market at a reduced rate to recoup some of the losses that they took. The bank's not in the business to take losses. They're in the business to make money off of the people that they give out money to. So banks don't love REOs. It's not their favorite thing to do. So negotiating with the bank on an REO, it might not go that far. A bank's not going to be super desperate to let the property go for an even lower amount, especially when they're already taking a loss from the whole REO process. So when you are negotiating with a bank, just be smart about it. Make sure you're working with an agent who understands how to communicate with the bank, because a lot of times they'll either not negotiate with you at all and just straight up deny you, or they'll only go back and forth a few times before they then also deny you and don't take you seriously anymore. Now, lastly, are short sales. Short sales are when owners are in financial distress. They cannot afford their mortgage payment, and then they maybe don't even have assets to pay off the loan in full, and they seek a short sale. So in this situation, the bank is also, again, going to be taking losses, because in a short sale situation, what is owed on the property is not going to be the final sales price. The final sales price will actually be less than what is owed. So in this situation with the short sale, the bank will agree to it if it means that it won't cost them more time and money. And also, if a short sale goes through for the homeowner, that's not going to be a great thing for them. And banks really aren't in the business of ruining people's lives. So they will try to work with you if you have a good short sale situation. And if you're working with a good short sale agent, which I totally have a short sale agent that I can refer you to, an awesome person in my office, just let me know. But if you think that you might be going through a pre-foreclosure, or if you know you've been ignoring some notices from the bank, or you're in a situation where you haven't been paying your mortgage and you want to know what your options are, please reach out to me, because my team will be glad to help you work through this challenging situation and time in your life so that you don't have to go through a foreclosure of your own. If you have any other questions, please reach out to me. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a productive week, and I will see you next Tuesday.